Now like to hand over the session to the session chair, Professor Dr. Kim Gandhi, for the Q&A session, please.
I am Aral Kapoor. My question is directed to Mr. Gopal. So while appreciating his loyalty for the staple fiber and all that thing, I regret to tell the man-made fiber, the stable fiber, stable fiber, is I think needless to say, it has got a wet strength is lower than its dry strength, and that is why initially also it was not utilized after great difficulty. People came to know this has got that problem, so it went out of the garments, especially lady garments and all that. That even though it has been modified and improved, but still that crispness, especially in trousers and all that thing with polyester, it hasn't come, it will never come. So what you said there will be going to be a great increase in that. So what type of fabrics you are anticipating, either in furnishings or the ladies' high fashion garments, because staple and the blend fabric should not be subjected to frequent washings. That's that thing. So that is one thing which area you are anticipating the increase. Second question is, after all, it is good. Trees are cut and that's it. Who is taking the care that replenishment is taking place side by side? Otherwise, it will be leading to the destruction in the environment. Thank you.
In terms of the wet strength of viscose staple fiber, yes, it's clear that it is not as good as the other fibers, and therefore there were developments in modal. And modal wet strength is almost as good as cotton, and therefore there is a great opportunity to use modal. We see that growing. In fact, it is growing much faster than viscose. Same is the case with lyocell. In terms of applications, I think knitting is a sector which clearly stands out. 100% viscose along with spandex or lycra is a great opportunity for growth. Home textiles is a great opportunity for growth. Technical textiles is a great opportunity for growth. So I think there is a huge amount of growth that will take place, and also for the fashion, because I think today consumers are becoming more and more conscious about the fact that they want garments which are more eco-friendly, more softer, more casual, more elegant looking, and therefore I think there is a great opportunity. And the fact is that last 6 years, viscose staple fiber has grown at a CAGR of 7%. Cotton has actually degrown, polyester at only 2%. So I think consumers, ultimately it is the end consumer who will decide. Whether we are in industry or whether I am from viscose staple fiber, tomorrow I may not be here, but it is the consumer which is the arbiter of what he wants to finally use or not use. Number two, about your issue on trees being cut. I think the industry is extremely mindful of this, especially the pulp and the fiber industry in viscose. There is a huge drive by a lot of NGOs right now. I don't know, you may have heard of the name of Canopy. They are talking about sustainable forestry. They are ensuring that at least the large viscose paper producers, we are already following that whatever wood we source is from renewable sustainable forestry. So adequate care is being taken to not reduce the green cover, on the other hand increase it. So I hope that answers this question.
Sir, I have a question for my Ethiopian brother. I have been through Ethiopia at least 10 times. Anytime I went across Addis Ababa, I have seen young boys, maybe 18 to 20 years old, carrying AK-47 and moving out. Is it still safe to work there for we Indians?
As I say, Ethiopia is the political capital of Africa. When I say it is a political capital, Addis Ababa organizes at least 3 international seminars every day. And I'm sure you have seen those security forces mainly on the line from the airport to perhaps the AU hall or the African Union headquarters. So it is important to actually give security services whenever there is a meeting. That's the only reason. Otherwise, in casual days, I'm 100% sure you will not see those people around. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Right, friends, I too have to be extremely careful in my summing up, which has to be very, very brief. First of all, we had excellent presentations from the key speakers. They're full of technical information, statistical information, and I'm sure we have saved some of the information in our mind. Just one thing to say. In the morning, we had some lectures full of statistics, vital information about the industry or this or that. In this session, again, we had 2 lectures with very important information. Now, I say important means it gives you an idea about what the experts have said. Now, if we do not learn all the information given to us, we learn nothing. They have presented some sketch, something for us to study. I feel they have spent time to tell us something. We have to learn, but we can't do anything. I think I might be wrong, but I must say in 2 lines. In my opinion, all the statistical information about the vital things about the industry which the speakers present over here, I wonder if this is passed on to the ministry, the concerned ministry, to take some action, because they don't know what is being discussed over here. And I think it is in one of the aims and objectives of the conference to bring the people together to give the information, and the government should use that information in some of their planning if possible. But if the experts have taken the information from the government, then it's no use. So I think I will recommend, rightly or wrongly, to the organizers of the conference to think on these matters, that whatever final statistics the experts have provided, we pass on to the government, so they also know that the organizations have done a wonderful job in organizing this conference and brought to their notice what the experts do. Thank you very much. And the speakers, I declare the session closed. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mr. Gandhi. I would just quickly like to call upon Dr. D.R. Mehta, if he's here, to just present mementos to our speakers and to our session chair, please. Dr. Kim Gandhi, ladies and gentlemen, a huge round of applause.
He said, it's not my photo.
Now can I call upon Mr. Rajiv Gopal, please? Mr. Vaisi Gupta. And last but not the least, Mr. Fikir Tesku Desalegn, please.